My sister walked into my house on Christmas morning and announced she was selling it. After our parents died, Margaret and I inherited the family home together, but I was the one who moved in to take care of everything. For 15 years, I maintained the garden our mother loved, fixed every broken faucet, and paid for new roof shingles when the storms came. Margaret lived 3 states away in her fancy suburb and visited maybe twice a year, usually when she needed something. She would breeze in wearing expensive clothes and criticize everything from the outdated kitchen to the chipped paint on the shutters. She never offered to help with repairs or contribute to property taxes. Instead, she would sigh dramatically and say how much the house must be worth in today's market, as if I were sitting on a gold mine while living like a pauper. The morning she announced her decision, she had already contacted a realtor behind my back. She stood in the living room where our father used to read his newspaper and told me I had 60 days to find somewhere else to live. She needed her half of the money for her daughter's wedding, she explained, as if that justified decades of neglect, followed by betrayal. Later that day, I called my nephew directly. I told him exactly what his mother was planning and how she had abandoned her responsibilities for 15 years while I preserved their inheritance. I explained that I would be fighting the sale in court and that he might want to ask his mother where the money for his cousin's wedding was really coming from. The next morning, my phone rang constantly. Margaret was furious that I had exposed her scheme to the family. Her voice was shrill as she accused me of being vindictive and selfish. I let her finish, then told her quietly that I had hired a lawyer and would be seeking compensation for all the improvements and maintenance I had provided over the years. Meanwhile, I discovered that legally, she could not force a sale without my consent or a court order. My attorney smiled when I showed him my receipts for everything from termite treatment to appliance replacements. We filed a countersuit that very afternoon. Margaret's daughter postponed her wedding. My sister now pays me monthly rent for her half of the property taxes and insurance. I still live in our family home, but now I live here knowing that I am not a doormat for anyone, not even family. The roses our mother planted bloom more beautifully each spring.